So, yeah, as a girl who lives in Jakarta, have you ever experienced any of this situation? Number one, have you ever been catcalled?
Catcalled, of course.
Oh, udah pernah?
I'm exclaiming.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you okay.
In every alley that I walk.
Before continue, catcalling. Have you ever experienced racism?
Racism, no.
Okay, let's talk about catcalling. What happened when you were catcalled?
Yeah,
Tell us a little bit more.
You know that Jakarta has a lot of narrow alley, right?
Yes.
So whenever you want to go to maybe your friend's place, your friend's home, you need to go by to that alley. And when
Gang maksudnya. Iya, gang. Oke. Takutnya gue takut salah ya terus iya tadi.
When you portray narrow alley, it's like somewhere in Europe, right?
Okay.
No, so the point is whenever I go to that kind of alley or this new environment, new neighborhood, the guy over there that kind of sitting around, hanging around over there is kind of
What? Do what? Gitu.
Cewek.
Oh, like gitu.
Hey, pretty girl.
Really?
Just like that.
Really? That happens to you?
I mean, like, what? Do you know me?
Does that happen to you all the time?
If not only in a new neighborhood, even if I go, this is my place.
Yeah,
This is my place, and then in front of it there's a warung. Warung is
Like
shop.
a shop.
Like a stall, a shop. And then I would like to go to the warung, and then there's a young boy. The boy over there is kind of they kind of talk to each other, but I know what they mean is me. You know, it's like what are you doing? This pretty girl doing go to the shop, blah 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 blah. And I know what they mean is me.
Pretty
and
girl,
then,
go to the shop. Pretty girl.
If my inner demon is kind of wake up, I will like staring to the girl, to that bunch of boys. And then I just stare them with me.
See, the thing is, like, sometimes you have to admit, though, this is the part that I admit, actually, women, females, are tougher than guys are. You know, I never get, actually, this is not another story. You know, one of our friends, Upik, has told us a very legendary story of how she fight back.
Yeah,
catcalling.
she fight back.
She fight back.
She come to the
She go to the boys and she shouted at them.
Shout everything that she.
And the funny thing, she shouted in English.
In English.
In English, right?
While
The boys doesn't
has
understand.
no idea what she said.
That's the situation,
Yeah.
though. We are going to react to this video. How people react when when people are being racist towards each other, especially from the Northeast India.
In Northeast area.
You know why? Because Northeast India is a little bit different,
Yeah.
and that's why not a little bit actually. It's very different.
Very different
They look more like us actually.
From mainland India.
Yes. So this is going to be very interesting to see how people react to that kind of situation.
Interesting.
We'll talk about it in just a minute. So check it out.
Check it out. Hingga ini sekarang di sini. Ya. Oke, 3, 2, 1.
आप मुझे क्यों ऐसे बोल रहे हो बार-बार?
चाइनीज मैं जो देख रहे हो वैसे ही कहूँगा ना आई डोंट हैव टू नो यू you're a chinky you look like a Chinese go back to China you look like a Chinese वो भी एग्री करते हैं तभी उन्होंने कुछ बोला नहीं आप चिंकी हो यार मैं चिंकी नहीं बोलूँ तो और क्या बोलूँगा you look like a Chinese not even Indian हल्का सा भी आप इंडियन दिखते हो तो मैं आपको इंडियन बोलता ना बट यू लुक लाइक अ चाइनीज यू आर नॉट इंडियन आप हो चाइनीज डोंट लुक लाइक इंडियन आप चाइनीज देखते तो मैं चाइनीज ही बोलूँगा ना आप जैसे बोलते हैं आप अपसेट क्यों फील हो रहे यार आई जस्ट कॉल्ड यू चिंकी मैंने चिंकी बोला है ना आप और कुछ नहीं बोला
I don't know you and why are you calling me like that? क्यों ऐसे बार-बार
आप इनसे पूछोगे ये भी बता देंगे यू लुक लाइक अ चाइनीज दैट्स व्हाई आई कॉल्ड यू चाइनीज यू नॉट इंडियन यू आर चाइनीज
आप मुझे क्यों ऐसे बोल रहे हो? मैं आपको जानती भी
आई एम
नहीं
नॉट बीइंग
और आप मुझे
रेसिस्ट
बोल
यू लुक
रहे
लाइक अ
हो।
चाइनीज दैट्स व्हाई आई कॉल्ड यू चिंकी मैं आई एम नॉट बीइंग रेसिस्ट यू लुक लाइक अ चिंकी यू कैन आस्क एनीवन यू लुक लाइक अ चिंकी
Or they kind of like agree.
I'm not being racist. I'm just stating the fact.
But that's not the fact.
Mereka udah mau ikut tuh, ditarik tuh.
Because you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. You're Chinese. You can ask anyone.
Nobody come ya. Oh, oke. Ada deh beberapa.
There's some response.
I'm not,
इन्फॉर्मेशन ना हो तो
I'm not doing
आप
anything.
नहीं बोल सकते आप सोशली हरास कर रहे हो किसी को यार आप ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते
Why are you taking her side, dude?
क्यों आपने बोला
I just called her chinky.
क्यों
Seriously, something wrong. Don't waste your time and try to convince the food.
कब जाइए
Like,
सिंपल सी बात है यहाँ से जाइए
let's just go.
बैठ जाते
ये कोई बात नहीं है कमेंट करने की और अभी आप परेशान
यार आपको मेरी साइड लेनी चाहिए.
यार क्या बात है
Maybe
I'm
they
Indian,
ask
she's just Chinese.
him to apologize.
She is a Chinese.
भाई मत बोलो बुरा लग रहा है ना उन्हें मत
I'm
बोलो
Indian only, but then, you know, you just say
आप जहाँ जाना चाहते हो
But आप देखिए ना मैं इसको चिंकी बोलना चाहिए. मैंने इसको इनको चिंकी बोला ये उसके ऊपर इतना गुस्सा हो रहा है.
नहीं बोलो कौन सा बात है को आजकल बोलना सही नहीं पाओगे
You look.
I thought the running guy was gonna do something.
it does not matter which person does look in this way.
She.
You look Indian, she looks like this, I look like this. We are all humans on this earth, okay? And it really does not matter.
She's not accepting where she is from. She's
It does not matter from where you are living. Here are black people living, white people are living. It's okay. Go your way, she will go here, okay?
But she's not Indian. She looks
I
like a
know,
Chinese.
it does not matter.
I think you should just apologize and like just move on
And go your way.
yeah I think you should be smart enough with things happening you're gonna get yourself into big trouble trust me
You're not Indian. You're Chinese.
Excuse me?
She's a Chinese. I'm just calling her Chinese. She's getting mad over that.
Oh,
Why
okay.
are you calling her anything?
Don't-
Who are you to call her anything? Go out from here. Otherwise हम पुलिस को बुलाएंगे अभी.
I'm gonna call police.
क्यों बात कर रहे हो उसको? Do you know him?
I don't understand.
तो तुम उसको चाइनीज क्यों बुला रहे हो?
She looks like a Chinese.
बहस करेगा ना तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम में आ जाएगा. सॉरी बोल और जा यहाँ से. सॉरी बोल.
Say sorry to her.
Actually, this is a social experiment. This is just a social experiment. What's your name? What's your name?
The guy is-
There's a camera there.
Oh!
Yes.
This is part of a social
एक
experiment.
social experiment कर रहे हैं.
What did you set up? What makes you?
I mean,
We
आपने
are against it.
That was a very splendid video. I mean, like, I have never been a majority. When I go to Singapore, I am a minority. I'm an Indonesian in Singapore. When I go to the States, I'm a very, very minority among minority, right? I am an Indonesian, surrounded by a lot of other people. When I come home to Indonesia,
Then again,
I'm a minority. A lot of people still think of me as a Chinese. They don't think of me as an Indonesian. So before we continue, before we talk about it, let me tell you about my experience. So recently, I told you actually before I told you.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wait,
this is recent. I've never really experienced like apa face forward face-to-face racism confrontation until recently. I mean, in Indonesia, it happened before in the States, but in here it happened before. Like, it happened recently, about 2 weeks ago. I was driving. There was this new road regulation, the odd and even one started, right? So my car is even plate number. The plate number is even. So I have to take the road that kind of like avoid this odd road number. Long story short, a lot of our cars was going in there. Even plate cars was going to this specific road. The road was not big. It was kind of narrow. Everybody is fighting to get a slot. Fighting, really fighting. So it just so happened that I was stuck in a very position that I cannot move to the left, I cannot move to the right. The car beside me doesn't want to give in. The car to the left is forcing her way in. So I want to talk about the car, the driver on the car on the left. So the position my car was like this. She was trying to get in, but it was so close. If we both, we're gonna hit each other. And the car here doesn't want to give in. He kept on right? Long story short. So the car, we kind of like, the car was like really, really close to each other, and then we got hit, bang, and then the argument started like because of the whole accident, right? It was like, hey, what are you doing? I did not move. You keep on driving to my side, blah blah blah. So I don't want to give in. You know me, I am not the kind of like to give up when it comes to confrontation. So what happened is the girl shouted at me, apa kayak bangsat lu Chinese apa kayak like F you Chinese, F you kafir. Do you know what's kafir? Kafir is like the not nice terms of non-Muslim, the not nice terms, right? And then the what's it called? The messed up part, she was asking the other motorcycle to join in. Kafir tuh, you know, kafir tuh kayak gitu. Jadi kayak Pak, jadi kayak kan ada motor kan. So that was the part my wife got panic. She got panic, but fuck, I'm ready to. You know what? I'm gonna fight. But that's the part that I go down, not to asking to fight. I just want to show that you cannot mess with me. So I went to the car. I took out there's this stick that I have in my car just in case, right? I pointed the stick at the car, of course not touching the car, right? I just pointed the stick. You better go. If you don't go, I'm gonna smash your window.
And then what was she
And
say?
then she kept on, and then she drive away. But then you know Indonesians when on the road they don't want to give up. So but then she walked away. She walked away, but then she kept on shouting, "Oh, kafir nggak tahu diri, kafir doesn't know respect," or something like that.
Dude, oh my god.
My hand was trembling, and it is a woman who causes that, who wears a jilbab, right? And then the fucked up part is I don't know what happened if the other people joins in. Kind of similar to that video, right? Luckily, not luckily though. A lot of people kind of like ignore and they just go to the right.
But some of them kind of took stand for the girl,
Yeah.
They kind of
because people see that it's as if I'm the one who causes the incident, right? So let's talk about like okay, you know, racism is everywhere. So nowadays I kind of like promise myself if I see this kind of thing happening, I just kind of like stand up to it. Because I just can't. It happens to me before, you know, like for example, if you see a girl being catcalled, right, and if she is alone, she's like, hey, don't lie, you know, like don't, you know, like in a peaceful way, lah. We'll try to do it.
Because I think people kind of do the nasty thing, like calling you with racism word, is because they don't know you, right?
Yeah.
Because they think by saying that word casually, that doesn't mean anything for the person that they meant to. But it will be a different story if they know each other, if they say it nicely, or if they maybe say hi or anything, right? So it comes to the what do you say ya? Karena nggak kenal lah, because they don't
It comes to
know
it really is. It's like people doesn't want to get the time to know each other. As simple as that. And there's this saying in Indonesia, tak kenal maka tak
kenal maka tak
sayang. If you don't know, that's why you don't love the
Yeah.
For example, if you look at me and you look at Aya, we are actually two different races. We are different, right?
Yeah, of
okay.
course.
We just make sure.
And by the land, I'm a Japanese,
Java,
and you're the
I'm
Sumatran. Sumatran, right? Lu Sumatera kan?
Chinese.
Oh, lu lahir di mana? Bangka kan?
Oh, lahir Jakarta.
Oh, lahir Jakarta.
Turunan Chinese gua,
So I'm Japanese and he's basically
I'm Chinese. Actually, no. Actually, I'm 3/4 Chinese, 1/4 Japanese. 3/4. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if we don't know each other, see, this is the thing about perception. Perception. If you are narrow-minded, like the driver that I told you about, when you look at me, you will have this perception: Chinese people are this, and this. That also goes the same if you are a narrow-minded Chinese and you look at Indian, or you look at other races, Caucasian, Black. Nowadays we also have this issue called the Papuan issue.
Papuan issue.
Look it up in Google, like it's too long to explain. Anyway, if you don't know these people, if you don't get to know them personally, you will be like freaking toot, you know, like a lot of that kind of stuff. That's why we are very blessed. A lot of my circle are very diverse, not only Chinese. I'm good friends with Japanese. I'm good friends with
Indian too, right?
Indian too.
You have an Indian friend, right?
Over there, the picture is over there.
Yeah.
Let me check it. A lot of people like, really, you have an Indian friend? Let me show it to you. This is my Indian friend. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so basically the bald guy on the left side is Indian. Okay, I don't know if you can see. See, this is like my friends. We are like, they're Chinese. They are
basically they're very diverse.
Very diverse. So basically, it's just the way it is. I like it that way. We don't see races. I see people. I see individuals. If you are an asshole, I'm not gonna blame your race. I would think you are an asshole.
Yeah, because of your behavior or
Yeah.
your upbringing.
But a lot of time nowadays, one person represent everything that is wrong, right? It doesn't reflect. If you see an asshole Chinese, it's not because Chinese are asshole. It's because that person is an asshole
As an individual.
as an individual, right? But if you see somebody got attacked, what will you do? For me, I think it's only right you step in, but nicely. Like,
Because we don't know anything about that.
yes, we don't know the whole thing.
the whole
Don't
thing, yeah.
don't
The
try to say,
bigger
hey brother,
picture."
just say sorry lah. If he's still going like that, you'll be like, motherfucker, if you don't shut up.
I will call police.
Actually, that's not what I'm saying.
There's
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
I hope this video kind of like opens up our eyes.
Enlightening our mind.
See you guys.
See ya.
Are you still here? They're still watching.
Oh, thank you so much for watching
Thank you so much.
until
Till the end. Till the end.
this second.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to
While you're here, don't forget to
subscribe.
subscribe. Don't forget to.
Hit the like button.
And guys, if you are looking for advertising,
Yep.
email us.
Email us at hiubangshow@gmail.com.
Or even better, go to our Patreon page. We got tons of good
The
stuff.
link is on the description
Yeah.
box.
You know, we've been doing this for quite a while. We've been asking them to do. Nobody go to our Patreon page.
But maybe after this, they
Maybe
will.
after this. Anyway, guys, as
Thank
always,
you for watching.
thank you.